Everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Cherry. I'm very excited to be here and share with you my video. So for this video, I'm going to illustrate the whole process of solving the LeetCode problem, because I think this is a very good way to improve my English and also to improve my ability of solving algorithms. So yeah, that's why I choose to use this method, and I want it to be a mock coding interview, because in our real interview we will fix the problems in this way, right? We only have a panel and we need to write our codes on the panel, and we don't have any paper to have handwriting. So I think we need to do more practice like this. Okay, so let's just get started. So for the first video, I'm going to solve the very beginning, very simple question, and this is the first question in LeetCode. And for this question, first of all, you need to spend some time to understand the question description, and I will explain the question description directly to all of you. And for this question, you need to find the two numbers in the array, and these two numbers will add up to a target number, and you need to return the indices of these two numbers, and you don't need to consider the order of these two numbers. So yeah, the problem is very unclear, right? Actually, I want to say that when the first time I saw this question, I didn't come up with the effective solution to solve this problem. I think most of people will do the same thing like me. They will use a two-nested for loop to find those two numbers, right? When you find the first, and in the external for loop, you will find the first number. You assume that this is the first number, and then you start the second for loop. You want to find the second number which is added to the first number, and these two numbers will add it up to the target, right? Yeah, this is the solution I came up with at the very beginning. And actually there is a much more better method you can choose. Here I want to say, when you want to fix a problem, you can sacrifice some space complexity. Yeah, you can use some space to exchange for time. Yeah, so this is the method we want to use here. So the first solution is very simple and straightforward, so I'm not gonna to dive into it. I think most people can solve this question with the first solution, right? So I want to say the second solution, and it is also the solution I'm going to use here. Okay, the second solution, we want to sacrifice, or how to say that? Can I say exchange time complexity for exchange space complexity for time complexity? I don't know if the usage of the word exchange is correct. I don't know that. I will check that later. Okay, so actually we can use just one iteration to get our result. So what we need to do is to create a spare or to extra space or an extra space to store the number we have already traversed. Yes, which means we can use a hash map to store the number we have already iterated or traversed, right? Then we start our iteration. Okay, we will start our iteration from 0 to the length of the number, right? So we will start from 0. I means the index of the number, right? And so we need to record our current number is nums. It's number at index I, right? And then we will check if the difference. Okay, let me get to the difference first. We want to check if our current number can be the one part of our target two numbers, right? Those two numbers, we want to check if our target, our current number can be one of them. We need to get the difference. So difference means that is the target minus our current number, and we will check if the differ have already been traversed. Oh my god, hash map. That means we have already find our result, right? So here I will pause here and I will write the logic later. And otherwise, that means we haven't found the result, right? Okay, let's write a to do here to indicate and to remind us to finish the code here. And if we cannot find the difference in the hash map, that means we haven't found the result. So that means the current number might be one of them, right? Might be one of the two numbers. So we need to add the current number into hash map. So that means our hash map. So hash map is a dictionary here because you have to record the number and its indices, right? So this is what I'm gonna do, is to record the number and its index, and the number will be the key and the index will be the value. So if we have already found the result, we can just return the result, right? So here you should be very cautious because the problem requires you to return the indices of the two numbers. So you need to return the index of the current number and the index of the different, right? So how to get the index of the difference? Yes, you can get it by using this. So and of course you need to make sure that you can find the valid answer, and the valid answer exists. You need to make sure if the valid answer exists. Luckily, we can see at here constraints, right? We have only one valid answer exist. So that means it's impossible to find an empty result empty result. We will definitely find a result over here, right? So this is the whole solution I want to explain. So let's run some tests to check if we are right. Yeah, it seems every test, all tests are right, so we can just submit our result. Okay. Yes, it's perfect. So that's all for today's video, and it's a very simple question, and I just want to practice to make sure that my future videos will be much better. Yeah, thank you for your listening. Let's let's see each other next time. Bye bye.